Hello again YouTube, this is Eucep with another opinion. A while back I reviewed Cybertron Evac, or live convoy. This guy inspired a remold in the movie line, which you can see the title above here, of Blackout into a rescue vehicle, just like live convoy or Evac. And as such, he's also called Evac. He's pretty much in this mode the same as Blackout. I believe there are some remolds in weaponry. I believe here was an actual gun, but this is now more of an instrumentary thingamajiggy. Overall, this is a nice looking helicopter, quite convincing, except for the fact I see nothing where, for example, someone could hang out to rescue someone from the water, so in that regards he isn't really faithful. He has a little replacement for Scorponok, in this case, who was actually the engine in this part, but yeah, there's a safety rescue raft which also doubles as Evac's gun. It's released with a little peg here, and it doesn't stick together that well. I must say I did get this guy fairly cheap at the convention, and I believe he's complete, but I didn't get him with manual or anything, so yeah. If I'll do anything wrong during transformation, too bad. We start off with taking off his entire engine section. There's a little transformation in it. Pull down the entire cage. There's a double jointed hinge here, and you can fold it around, and there is a black little thing here which can peg into this. And let's see if I can get this the correct way. Oh yeah. There's a little triangle here on the disc with the blades, which tells where they can be folded together the best way, so you can get to this. Let's put it aside. For its little gun, yeah, fall down, whoop-de-doo. And you're left with this, which would probably sink into the sea quite fast if it ever fell down like that. On the underside, yeah, you can see pretty much everything. You can see his legs, you can see his arms, and you can see his head. Then again, I usually don't really look underneath a figure. Let's start with releasing his legs, spreading them out a bit. At the top, spread this out and rotate them along. They are folding weapons out. Spread out these white panels so they unhook. They're tapped into two slots here. So when it's folded out and free, you can push on this. I'm not sure if I can show that in a better way. If it's pressed in, hold it by the sides, middle section flips over, and yeah, you can already see a glimpse of his light piping. It folds around his head. Fold down the entire leg section and rotate the waist. Then take all these panels of his back, fold it up like an accordion. everything sticks together pretty much. Then take these white panels around, and once again you can repack them but in a different location. It's a bit fiddly. It's really a bit of folding up work on this guy. Now in the rear you unhook or pull down his arms. Same on the other side. Now for the arms itself, rotate around, fold out his arm, and you have a little flap here. Let's cover it up a bit, fold it back. Let's see, yeah. The little panel is on the inside. Now, I must say his waist doesn't really lock together that well, at least in this joint. I'm not sure if that's a general mold issue or just mine which has an issue there. For his feet, rotate around. At the back, open up these white panels, fish out his heels. Now there's this nifty locking it in with these white panels. Then fold out his toes. And yeah, here I got Evac in his basic robot mode. It kind of resembles his Cybertron version, color scheme. It's a bit darker orange than the original, which I have here for comparison. But yeah, they look both nice. I really prefer actually this one over him because of the incredibly good head sculpt, and I just love this light piping. This visor really works well on him. He's a bit smaller than Evac of Cybertron, but yeah, Blackout mold itself isn't that incredibly tall, but it can be forgiven. Mine has an issue with this joint being a bit too loose, so standing him up straight, especially with his backpack on, he tends to fall down. For his backpack, you press it back into place. I know there is some way of connecting him to his arm, I believe, but I really haven't found it out yet the way that is supposed to work. So yeah. Let's see. Back to his back. Just the same spot as used before. And yeah, here he is in his completed mode. And let's take this dinky little weapon, put it into a hand. And yeah, here he is in his complete form, armored up and everything. Overall, I really like the looks of him. I didn't want Blackout, but yeah, this guy, yeah, I wanted him. I think it's a good improvement over the Blackout figure. There hasn't been changed that much, but due to the fact he has a far more colorful scheme for paint job, he just looks so much better than the all grayish blue Blackout. Anyway, this is my opinion. He's a valuable, he's a good figure to get. If you don't yet have the Blackout, I can really recommend getting this one. I'm quite sure we'll get a new repaint of this guy for the movie, because we already have found Blackout repaint, spin, I'm not even sure what grinder, but I'm quite sure we'll get a repaint of this remold as well. Anyway, till next time.